Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday night, and you know what that means, don't you? That's right. It is time for N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling. I'm the voice of the N.A.W.A. Wink Finkman, and tonight we got 7 matches for you folks. We have 2 gigantic women's matches. One of them going to be kicking off the show tonight. We've got Diamond versus Saraya Olatunde. And later on, folks, we have a fatal 5-way. The winners of those 2 matches next week will collide, and the winner of that match will take on blue for the women's title. We also have a main event preview here tonight, folks. The Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. We have the winner of last week's match, Bubba Joe Hayes, taking on our Intercontinental Champion, Wolf Soldier. And then we have a couple of grudge matches, folks. We have Crow Sinister, the former N.A.W.A. World Heavyweight Champion, going to be taking on the man who beat him for the title, Sifa Olatunde. We have potential tag title implications. We have Zuri Olatunde and his brother, which unfortunately his name slips my mind right now, folks. I apologize. But they will be taking on the Brotherhood of Butcher and Gorilla. And folks, if the Olatundes can win that match tonight, they will go for tag gold. There is a lot on the line tonight in this show, folks. So sit back, grab your snacks, get a drink, grab your girl, grab your guy, have a seat, and kick back for about an hour's worth of pure wrestling action with the N.A.W.A. We have Saraya Olatunde already in the ring, folks, and making her way down to the ring right now, the former N.A.W.A. Women's Champion, Diamond. And she is just as tough as her name. And welcoming folks into the chat tonight, we have the Forsaken War, leader of the Forsaken Ones Wrestling Alliance, of which the N.A.W.A. is a member of, folks. We are here to spread positivity and wipe out the toxicity in the wrestling community. We have Cajun Jungle Tiger coming in. Welcome in. Ahmed the Egyptian Dude, owner of Ahmed's Nut Bread, made fresh daily with fresh ingredients from Ahmed himself. Folks, we've got one heck of a show for you tonight. We hope that you enjoy it. 7 matches of absolute wrestling action. And we're going to kick it off right now. And here we go. Referee's cowls for the bell. And Saraya Olatunde jumping right into the action. A flying clothesline onto Diamond and then hits her with a moonsault. Right off the second rope. Takes Diamond down to the ground. Diamond sweeps the leg of Saraya. Saraya right back up to her feet. Saraya lands a big right hand, goes for a super kick, misses. Diamond with a go behind now. And a big belly to back suplex. She's not letting go. Ripcord lariat. Diamond laying it in on Saraya, taking the upper hand here, sending her into the ropes. Ducks down. And oh my goodness, another snap suplex right down to the ground. Goes Saraya Olatunde, and Diamond now power bombing her into a big knee. Diamond not playing around tonight, folks. Going for that win, trying to get back in title contention. Both of these ladies are in title contention wherever they're at all times, but this is a guaranteed match. Whoever wins this, if they can beat the winner of the 5-woman match later tonight, the fatal 5-way, they will go on to fight blue for that women's championship. And I guarantee you both of these ladies are going to give everything they have to get to that spot. And welcoming in our producer for the evening, the local fangirl 137, welcome in. Diamond throwing those kicks and a huge knee again from Diamond. Folks, this is a main event in any federation, anywhere. And we're giving it to you right here off the start. Diamond sent into the ropes now by Olatunde. Saraya Oh, big kick to the knee, trying to take the legs out from under Diamond, take away her offense. Diamond grabs her, though, off the ropes, powers her back into it. And Saraya slings her to the outside. Over the top rope went Diamond, crashing hard to the outside. And now Diamond back up, though. Full mount and laying in those rights and left hands. Big punches from Diamond. Saraya not taking it lying down, though. Right back in the action, but Diamond again on the attack. Referees count up to 3. Diamond went for that running knee. Saraya hit the 360 boot. And now Saraya sends Diamond back into the ring. Goes for a cover. Referees count. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Diamond able to kick out. Saraya goes for a stomp, misses. Oh, both ladies went for an attack. Looks like Diamond's got through. And now setting Saraya into a ripcord lariat again. And now Diamond setting Saraya up for a maneuver here. Locks her up, kick to the stomach. Olatunde rolls through, gets her down for a pin. Referees count. 1, 2. And Diamond kicking out again at the count of 2. Olatunde now hits that second rope and hits the rebound drop kick. And Diamond kips back up, though. Olatunde now firing in shots. Got Diamond up for a suplex, potentially. Diamond goes over the top and hits her with a running knee to the back. Olatunde back to her feet now. Catches Diamond mid-taunt. She's got her in the Tonga death grip. Is this going to be it? Is Olatunde going to take it with the grip? And she does. She gets the submission victory. Your winner, Saraya Olatunde. Absolutely fantastic match, folks, for match number 1. And we've got 6 more to go. Now, what's going to happen next week? Saraya Olatunde will take on the winner of the Fatal 5-Way match tonight. And the winner of that bout will go on to face Blue for the N.A.W.A. Women's Championship.
Here is your winner, the Princess Maria.
Folks, this is one of the best wrestling families in recent memory right here. The Olatunde family, just dominant wherever they're at. And just to let you know, the first half of the show is the Olatunde family show. Our next 2 matches feature members of the entire family. And that includes our current World Heavyweight Champion, Sifa Olatunde. Well, Cajun, that's tough to say. I don't really know. But if Saraya fights the way she did tonight, it might very well be. And folks, just to let you know, we do have a brand new sponsor for the N.A.W.A. That sponsor is Pain Dealer Fight Gear. You can find them on redbubble.com. Just go to redbubble.com, search up Pain Dealer Fight Gear, and take a look at some of the most unique fight wear that you'll find on the internet. They have a slogan, folks, that says world domination is our goal. Make sure you check out their Black Label exclusives and tell them that we sent you there. Once again, redbubble.com, search out Pain Dealer Fight Gear. World domination is our goal. And making his way down to the ring, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Crow Sinister. Absolutely irate after last week's show when he lost the title to Sifa Olatunde, and now looking to claim revenge. Sifa not granting him a title shot tonight, saying you have to earn it. You want to get a title shot? Beat me. And folks, this is going to be an underground match, so get ready for brutality. And folks, I'm loving the positivity in the chat. Please make sure you keep that up, not just in the chat, but on your daily lives, folks. Take that positivity out with you and make sure you're spreading it around. Lord knows the world needs it right now. So make sure you take the positivity that we have here and spread it around to others. And once again, folks, if you're in the chat tonight, if you have an eFed of your own, please list your eFed. If you do, I will gladly give you a shout out. But if it's an acronym, please tell me what the letters mean. Otherwise, I don't know. All day with the positivity. Local Fangirl 137 says, yeah, we positive in this house. That is right. Folks, we don't do negativity. We will boot you from the channel. We will boot you from the chat. I will ban you in real life. I don't care. If you're not positive, you're not here. That is correct. And we have the Forsaken Wolves Wrestling Alliance. Once again, that goes back to Forsaken War. We also have Cajun Jungle Tigers Frozen Inferno Fit Gym. That's Frozen Inferno Training. Folks, if you're not following these folks, make sure you are. Check them out. Give them a chance. Even if you're not a big wrestling fan. One, why are you here? But two, even if you're not, give them a chance. Try them out. You might be. You never know. And folks, right there in the ring, you see the stare down. You see Crow Sinister. You see the World Heavyweight Champion, Sifa Olatunde. This is going to be brutal. Folks, I'm not going to even risk a call here to see who I think is going to win. I'm going to go strictly for may the best man win, because both of these men have the potential to walk out of this match early.
Weighing in at 305 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't see how Sifa's 305 pounds, folks. Where he hides it at, I have no idea. But hey, 305 and that lean, that's a goal. Oh, and Sifa starts it out with a big right hand, dropping Crow Sinister right away. And Crow fighting him off now. Oh, and giving him that look. Crow going in for an attack, but Sifa just a little bit faster, laying in hands, and then followed it up with a big boot, dropping the former champ again. Oh, and Crow catches that right hand. Big body shot to the champ. Now using that MMA knowledge that he has already busted Sifa Olatunde open, and now laying in more offense, those big right hands, and a stomp to the stomach. Crow Sinister doing damage here early to the champion. Oh, and that soccer kick to the back. That's gotta hurt, folks. Weakens those lower back muscles, that lumbar area, making it hard to really do anything. And now Crow taking him down again. Again with the punches on the ground, folks. And welcome in Korean Mercenary 88, owner of the SCW. Now, Korea, tell me what the SCW is again, because I'm bad with names. Help me out with that. And Crow now, oh, and a big takedown. Once again, using that MMA background that he has. Stifling the offense here of the world champion. And a series of knees and a big kick, but Sifa throwing in those right hands and lefts. Big hands here, folks. And he just bounced off of Crow Sinister. Can you believe it? Crow now with those knees, those Muay Thai style knees, and that spinning back kick again to the body. Folks, those will start to take their toll in time. That wears you down, takes away your breath, and a teardrop suplex. And Korean Mercenary 88 Soul City Wrestling. Got you, sir. Thank you. And now Crow has a weapon. Oh, my God, he's got a kendo stick. What's he going to do here? Oh, he's got his arm barred, and he's going for a kendo stick submission. He's got that stick pressed firmly into the face of Sifa Olatunde. And Olatunde somehow fighting out of it, taking the stick away and racking him across the back with it. And now Olatunde with a jumping elbow to the sternum of Crow Sinister. Oh, and that running knee, that bicycle knee, folks, deadly. Deadly if it hits. But Stipe right back up, taking the feet out from under Crow. And now Stipe's got him up. Oh! And that island slam. He lands that island slam on Crow Sinister and going now for a cervical clutch. Working the cervical spine and neck area of Crow Sinister, those trapezius muscles. And Crow getting fed up and taking him down with a leg trip. But Stipe with an up kick, fighting out. And now Stipe picking the big man up, walking him over. Oh, and dumping him on the outside into that sea of humanity out there. Dropping him hard on his back on the ground of that forearm. And now a running sling blade takes Crow Sinister down. Sinister down for the count, maybe? No. Stipe picking him back up and landing a big double axe handle to the back. Hey, congratulations, Korean Mercenary. Happy early anniversary. Sir, that is fantastic. You love to hear it, folks. In 35 days, Korean Mercenary will have been a U.S. citizen for 23 years. That is absolutely fantastic. And your winner, Stipe Olatunde. Stipe telling Crow Sinister to go to the back of the line. You don't belong in the front. Get back. Your world heavyweight champion right there, folks, showing how he won it and why he won it. Skills, tenacity, strength, and a never quit attitude right there, folks. Absolutely fantastic match. And that was only the second match. We still have 5 more. And then next we're actually going to get a tornado tag match between the Olatunde brothers taking on Butcher. Or wait, did they? Oh, I am so sorry. My match order got messed up. I apologize, folks. This is our television championship match. We are going to see Big Time take on your idol, Gage Cassidy. And I know that happens to be the local Fangirl 137's favorite wrestler all time. But Big Time and Gage Cassidy going to be getting it on here. Oh, and welcome in Max Wrestling. We appreciate you, good sir. Big Time, once again, folks, is not a professional wrestler. This man qualifies himself as a brawler. Growing up on the streets of West Covina, California, spending a lot of time in and out of prisons growing up, decided to turn his life around and turn his life to pro wrestling. And when he did, folks, he brings all of those fighting skills that he picked up into the N.A.W.A. ring. Now, this one is also going to be an underground match for the television title. So, for Gage Cassidy to win, he has to knock out or submit Big Time. Big Time has to knock out or submit the champion, Gage Cassidy, to pick up that belt. And remember, folks, this would not be the first time that Big Time has tasted gold in the N.A.W.A. He was the Intercontinental Champion for quite a while. And here we go. No, this is not the... Folks, I am so sorry. I have gotten a bad news type here. Apparently our match lineup is not what I have in front of me, and I apologize for that, folks. I am giving bad information, and I try not to do that. But I apologize. Big Time taking on the scumbag of the earth himself, Kyle Truth. Now, if you remember, Kyle Truth was under a mask for several weeks attacking his former tag team partner, Marcus Justice. Marcus Justice able to defeat Kyle Truth at our most recent pay-per-view, Anarchy in America. And after the match, folks, Kyle Truth, showing us his true colors, attacked Marcus Justice in the back, injuring his ankle and knee. Justice is now out for another at least 2 more weeks while doctors clear him to wrestle. So, we will not see Marcus Justice for at least 2 more weeks. But during that time, Kyle Truth has said he is going on a tear. He is going for gold. And his way to the top is through Big Time. Can Kyle Truth take down the brawler himself? Or will Big Time live up to it as the king of the underground? We'll see in just a moment, folks.
The following contest is an NXT Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 200.
Max Wrestling, once again, sir, if you have your own Fed, please let us know, because my memory is about as good as Dory's from Finding Nemo. So please let me know if you have your own E-Fed so we can give you a shout out as well, good sir. Wolf Soldier, welcome in, the owner of WDWF, that is Wolf's Den Wrestling Federation. We are glad to have you here, sir. And Kyle Truth starting it out early, going for the arms of Big Time. Oh my goodness, and snapping that arm backwards at the shoulder and elbow, trying to rip and tear the ligaments and nerves in that arm. Truth has that extensive MMA and wrestling background. And now Big Time says it doesn't matter, with a huge European uppercut to the back. Big Time putting the boots now to Kyle Truth. Kyle rolling out of the way and landing a kick to fight back. Truth now picking up Big Time, slamming him down. Big Time fighting back though, big up kick. Went for an elbow and missed. Kyle countered, but Big Time countered again and slung Kyle Truth to the outside. Truth on the ground now. Big Time with a big shot to the stomach, goes for a forearm, misses. Kyle Truth now has that arm locked up. Oh my goodness. Work that knee down. Big Time again with the up kick, fighting back. Big kick to the stomach now from Big Time. And a body shot. Big Time laying in those big rights and lefts here. The elbow now. Oh, and slams him into that barricade. Kyle Truth oozing off like the slime bag that he is, but follows it up with a big European uppercut of his own. Big Time fighting out of that knee now with back elbows. And Big Time sends Kyle Truth hard into the steps. Truth in pain on the ground now. And Big Time, oh, and that leg drop to the elbow, doing damage himself. Big Time going for a weapon. Oh, he's got the ball bat. He's got the baseball bat, folks. What is he going for here? He's going to choke. He's choking the life out of Kyle Truth. He's got that baseball bat right across the windpipe. Kyle desperately fighting out here and able to do so. Folks, we might have just saw a homicide almost. And now Truth sends Big Time flying across the floor. On the outside. Big Time now. Oh, Kyle Truth picking him up and slamming him down. That Alabama Slam style spine buster. And Truth now looking for a weapon of his own. Pulls out a chair. Oh no! Through the chair, face first. Big Time right into it. And Truth again working on the knee here, potentially working a submission in. On the arm or the knee, he's been targeting both all match so far. Truth goes for a kick. Big Time counters. Takes him down, dragon screw. And now, yes, gets a full mount, just laying in punches. Those gorilla punches. And a stomp to the stomach. Oh, went for it again and missed. No, Kyle with a leg drop and missed. Big Time now standing him back up. Big right hand drops Kyle Truth. Is he going for it again? Now sends him into the barricade. Big Time measuring him up. Catching his breath. Big Time trying to get the wind back into his body. Folks, these matches take a lot out of you. They may look like they're just standing there, but I promise you, they're just trying to catch wind. And Kyle Truth taking advantage of it. Hits a big super kick. And that Kamigoye knee. The Kamigoye knee, folks, right up the middle, straight to the face. And that running knee. Oh my goodness, how is Big Time still in this? Big Time slow to get up. Fighting his way back out, but went for that big right hand again. Truth caught it. Oh my goodness. Oh, busted him open. Big Time has been busted open, folks. All that damage to the head adding up. Oh no, and Kyle's got him in that submission. He's got him in that dragon sleeper. He's got it locked in deep. Can Big Time? No, Big Time can't fight out of it. And your winner Unfortunately, Kyle Truth.
Here is your winner.
Welcome in the one and only Tyson Storm. Hope that you're having a great night, sir. If you have an E-Fed, please let us know what it is so we can give you a shout out. Kyle Truth, the scumbag himself, walks away with another victory, folks. Well, local fangirl, you're going to hate this, but Kyle was Andrea's trainer. But I'm willing to bet you money Blue would. La Llorona might even do so. Got you, Tyson. We appreciate you coming in, good sir. We just want to give shout-outs where shout-outs are due. Ah, here we go. Here is our television title match, folks, and a man we haven't seen in a while, N.A.W.A, making his way down to the ring. Gonna be taking on your idol, Gage Cassidy. I appreciate you as well, Cajun. N.A.W.A is one heck of a talent, folks. How he can do it blindfolded, I have no idea. Maybe that's why he's called N.A.W.A. But let me tell you something. This man is championship caliber on every level. And making his way down to the ring, your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, your idol, Gage Cassidy. And of course, Gage Cassidy being accompanied by that monster of a man, Dark. His personal bodyguard and bodyguard to Kyle Truth as well. Looking out over the whole stable of excellence is Dark. That man with Special Forces was forced out of the military, made his way here, and Gage Cassidy, recognizing the potential, hired him as his bodyguard. Cassidy taking on a very, very game Jay Bird last week and getting the win. Bird watching this match closely, trying to get back into title contention for that TV title. And local fangirl, you can boo him all you like, but you cannot deny the talent in that ring, in that man right there. There's a reason why he's the champion, folks. And that bodyguard, Dark, that's reason number 2. But N.A.W.A, if anyone has a chance, N.A.W.A definitely has a fair chance of taking that title away from Gage Cassidy. And we're going to see if he can do it in the very next match, folks.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 276 pounds.
Gage Cassidy, more like Gage Barely. Local fangirl again with the quips. You gotta love it. And folks, to think that just a couple of years ago, this man started out as just a joke wrestler. He absolutely was not in any sort of title contention whatsoever, and has quickly become one of the best names in wrestling. Gage Cassidy made his way to the TV title here in the N.A.W.A, and now let's see if he can retain it against one of the most technically proficient wrestlers in the game, N.A.W.A. And the referee calls for the bell, and N.A.W.A goes for a jumping knee, and Cassidy went for that clothesline. Both men missed. Cassidy stunning him with a forearm there briefly, powering N.A.W.A over to the ropes. And N.A.W.A fighting him off, referee calling for a break. Oh, and Cassidy with a cheap shot. Cheap shot. Right to the stomach of N.A.W.A went Cassidy. And now Cassidy has him up, but N.A.W.A reverses. Got him up on his shoulder. Oh, big power slam. Takes Cassidy down to the ground. And N.A.W.A now just taking advantage. Oh, went for a little bit too much there. Hit that moonsault, and Cassidy got the knees up. Cassidy now with a drop kick from behind. The ever-present Dark right there on the mat, folks. That's dangerous. Oh, and those big stomps. That's not a safe place to roll to, N.A.W.A. You don't want to go outside on that side. And there's, again, that Kamigoye knee, folks. One of the most devastating maneuvers in professional wrestling. And Gage Cassidy, Kyle Truth, Wolf Soldier, several of our wrestlers rely on that move heavily. But N.A.W.A able to reverse back out of it and gets a back body drop on Gage. But Gage hits the up kick, takes N.A.W.A down. On big stomps now to the ribs from Gage Cassidy. And a disrespectful boot to the face. Now Cassidy working the arm here. And we see the influence that Kyle Truth has had on Gage Cassidy since joining up with him. Oh, and Cassidy hits that moonsault to the back just as N.A.W.A was standing up. And now Dark getting involved, taking the turnbuckle cover off. Trying to set up N.A.W.A to go face first into that metal. And he saw it, was fighting out of it now. N.A.W.A going to the ropes. Hits that wheelbarrow. Yes, wheelbarrow bulldog. Takes down Gage Cassidy. Oh, Cassidy went for a maneuver and missed. Tried that double axe handle. N.A.W.A heard him and dodged. Over that snap suplex. Now Gage goes for a cover. One. And a 1 count from Gage Cassidy now. Cassidy locking in that rear naked choke again. Showing off what Kyle Truth has been teaching him. Working the submissions more. On N.A.W.A laying in those big back elbows, though. Able to power out of that rear naked choke. Oh, Poison Rana! Poison Rana! Takes Gage down. N.A.W.A measuring him up. Hits the miss. No, Gage blocked the miss. But N.A.W.A hits that Hurricane Rana anyway. And now Gage rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, and Dark throwing a weapon into the ring. Now Cassidy. Oh! N.A.W.A hits the Spanish Fly. Spanish Fly, but Cassidy right back up and taken right back down by N.A.W.A. That flying knee drop there. And now N.A.W.A hits the ropes. No. Decides better of it. Sends Cassidy into the ref. Taking advantage of the situation. Follows it up with a right hand. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Gage Cassidy. Oh, and N.A.W.A eats an elbow from it. Cassidy now ripcord lariat. Sending him head over feet. Here's the count. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count there, folks. Cassidy close to the win. And he hits that rebound DDT. Oh, and it looks like N.A.W.A.'s been busted open, folks. Cassidy laying in those right hands has busted open the challenger. Went for a punt and missed. N.A.W.A though, big back kick. Cassidy writhing in pain. N.A.W.A now hits the mist. He hit the mist. And the punt. That might do it, folks. That might be it. We might have a new champion. 1, 2. Oh, and Cassidy still able to kick out. Folks, this match is every bit as good as I thought it would be. And N.A.W.A here setting him up. Oh, went for the buzzsaw kick and was blocked. Cassidy hits that running super kick. N.A.W.A kicks back out. Hits the ropes, rebound, rolls him up. Going for that flying Hurricane Rana, airplane spin Hurricane Rana. Hits the moonsault. N.A.W.A goes for the cover. Referee running a mile. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, your winner and new television champion, N.A.W.A. What a match, folks. What a match.
Television champion.
Absolutely outstanding performance by Enigma tonight, folks. What a match. Folks, can you believe it? Gage Cassidy not even making it to one title defense. You know we're going to hear about that later. And right into our next match, folks. And this is our fatal five-way. 5 women. Whoever comes out the winner in this match will take on Saraya Olatunde next week. And the winner of that match will take on Blue for the N.A.W.A. Women's I better not say heavyweight. N.A.W.A. Women's Champion. Hey, mystery, you just won, good sir. Welcome in. By the way, if you have an EFED, please let me know so I can give you a shout out. Now, this might really be one of the local Fangirl 137's favorite wrestler. I think there's a bit of a girl crush there. Oh, Cajun, she very much is. But that's not to say the next young lady coming out isn't tough in her own right. One of the fastest rising rookies in the N.A.W.A. Never wrestling before she hit here, folks, and is continually put on some of the best matches we've had. Amy McFarland. She looks like the 4th of July. I bet that makes you want a hot dog real bad. Got you, good sir. Hey, well, congratulations on your win tonight, Mystery. Absolutely fantastic match, sir. You showed up, and you went beyond showing out. Folks, once again, this is 5 of the toughest ladies in the women's division in the N.A.W.A. We have former champions. We have brawlers. We have technicals. We have luchadoras. We have everything that you could possibly want in a match, and we're about to kick it off here shortly. And here she comes from Atlanta, Georgia, folks. The hood baddie, Amaya Campbell. And just to give you all a little bit of backstory on Amaya Campbell here. Amaya went into professional wrestling, folks, to provide for her family. Every match that she is in, her attitude is, I cannot lose. In her mind, she has to win every single match because she is taking care of her entire family back in Atlanta, Georgia. Folks, you got to respect that. You got to respect the hustle. You got to respect the drive. And you got to respect the love for the family that Amaya Campbell has. The hood baddie got kind of a spotted record here, but that's not to say that she goes out and doesn't put on a show every single time she steps foot in the ring either. This is one of the toughest young ladies on the N.A.W.A. roster. And here we go, big country herself, Tammy Lee Watson, making her way down to the ring from Bumble Snort, Alabama, folks. Tammy Lee Watson right here. Now, don't let the country appearance fool you, folks. This young lady is absolutely as tough as grizzly bear hide. This young woman throws down when she gets into the ring, and it doesn't help or it doesn't hurt that she's not very small either. She is extremely tall and extremely strong. Big country Tammy Lee Watson, folks. And here she comes, the former N.A.W.A. Women's Champion and trainer of Amy McFarland, La Llorona. She is also a champion in another federation, the MGX Federation Lost City Division. She is the women's champion over there. Congratulations to La Llorona winning that belt on that side of things. And we're glad to have her back in the N.A.W.A this week. A global superstar in all words, folks. Trained and raised in Mexico, she has made her way around the world, making a name for herself in lucha libre and traditional American professional wrestling. And when I say this young lady is talented, folks, sometimes that doesn't cover it. She is a trainer, a luchadora, a world champion. She's got it all. La Llorona. Yeah, you don't want to be kicked by Tammy Lee's bare feet, folks. You don't really know where they've been. But interesting side note, Tammy Lee Watson was actually trained by one of our old school wrestlers, Bubba Joe Hayes. And we see Andrea Honor trying to square off with La Llorona, but La Llorona hitting the Hurricane Rana off the rebound. And now trainer versus pupil here. Tammy Lee Watson smacking around Amaya Campbell. Andrea Honor trying to get involved, and La Llorona potentially saving her from a beatdown. And now Watson's got a hold of McFarland, big forearm. La Llorona taking the knee out of Watson, though. Uh-oh, looks like Watson's got her ire up. And she's got La Llorona, slams her down. McFarland, eats a big kick. Llorona and Campbell fighting it out now. And now Llorona going back to her own pupil. DDT goes for a cover. Here's the count. And Amaya right there to break it up. Watson now go behind on Amaya Campbell. Campbell fighting out of it. Llorona flying all around the ring. Andrea Honor now has Campbell. Big belly-to-back suplex, straight jacket style. And Amaya now locking Honor up on her own. La Llorona bringing in an equalizer maybe to take out Tammy Lee Watson there. Folks, we've got action all over the place. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to keep up. I will try my best to call the high spots. Big cutter. Honor with a hammer to the back of Campbell. And poison Rana from La Llorona. Llorona now hitting the ropes. Hits that big sit-down moonsault. But Honor taking the leg out from under. And Amaya Campbell picking up Tammy Lee Watson and slamming her down. Folks, these ladies are brawling. Honor now with the slam on Watson. Llorona went for a splash and missed. Campbell now hits that rolling kick on Amy McFarland, taking McFarland down. Tammy Lee going for a cover here on Honor. Llorona right there to break it up and goes right back to Amaya Campbell. The veteran showing why she has that veteran status, folks. Great ring awareness there by La Llorona to break up the count. Both ladies attacking McFarland. Folks, this is chaotic. This is wild. This is absolutely N.A.W.A. wrestling right here. Campbell hits that kick. Doesn't phase Watson. Are you kidding me? Campbell now has that kendo stick in hand. Big shot to the side. And McFarland avenging her instructor and was immediately taken out by Tammy Lee Watson. And Honor hits that teardrop suplex right on Campbell. Llorona went for a splash, missed it. And now Andrea Honor, big sidewalk slam on the side. Spanish fly. Goes for the cover. Watson right there to break it up. And now Watson sends the former champion to the ropes. No, that big side slam. One. And Honor there to break it up. Thankfully, that might have been a 3 count, folks. No, the referee was hit. Referee is down. Campbell hits that flatliner on McFarland. McFarland wisely goes to the outside. Honor getting tossed around by La Llorona. boot has busted open Amaya Campbell. Amy McFarland with 2 super kicks to the head of Amaya Campbell, taking her down. Now McFarland eyeing up Honor, but Honor rolls out of the way. Oh! That big Alabama slam sword from Tammy Lee Watson. And Campbell laughing at it. Folks, I'm sorry, I laughed too. That was such a massive hit on La Llorona. I've never seen anyone fly through the air like that didn't come off the ropes. 1, 2, oh, almost a 3 count. Amaya Campbell almost snatched one in. And now Honor tying up with McFarland, picking her up over the top. A maneuver made famous by Kyle Truth, her trainer, and she has disavowed any contact with Truth since his turn on Marcus Justice. Oh, went for an elbow and missed. Watson right there to counter. Or excuse me, capitalize. McFarland with a big sit-out powerbomb. 1, oh. Llorona there to break up the count. Honor with the cover now. McFarland there to break up the count. And a flying knee to the back of McFarland takes her down. Folks, it looks like a car crash here. There are bodies lying everywhere. Oh, Watson's got Llorona from behind. Sends her into the turnbuckles. Now grabs Campbell. McFarland there. Campbell with a cover. McFarland there to break it up. Oh, and Watson with a big running drop kick. Folks, that's a massive drop kick to get hit with. And now McFarland has Honor up. Oh, slams her down, Blue Thunder Bomb. And it looks like somebody's been busted open. I believe it was La Llorona. Llorona sends, no, Watson counters, sends her back in. Shoulder breaker from Amaya Campbell to Amy McFarland. Llorona hits a sling blade and a drop kick. And now Campbell goes for that assisted stomp. Referee's count. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and Watson there just to break it up. Covered by La Llorona, and both ladies that are standing manages to break it up. And Tammy Lee Watson now busted open after that. Oh, it was a foreign object shot. She hit her with brass knuckles. Amaya Campbell hit the knucks and took out Tammy Lee Watson with it. Folks, this is an absolute Pier 6 brawl. This is why we love the women's division here in the N.A.W.A, folks. There's not a lack of action in this division. Oh, Tammy Lee getting fired up. Oh, taken out immediately by Andrea Honor. And DDT by La Llorona onto Honor. And McFarland has Campbell in trouble over there in the corner. Got her tucked. Oh, and that super kick. And a stomp by Watson. That is a mega stomp. And La Llorona breaking it up. Taking on her people again, sending her over to the ropes. And now got her up. No, McFarland counters. La Llorona counters. Oh, Andrea Honor's got a cover. La Llorona's there to break it up at 2. Almost a win for Andrea Honor there. Oh, big shot to the stomach now. Kick. And, oh, that gut buster, but Amaya Campbell there with a cover. Honor there to break it up. Goes for a cover of her own, and Campbell repays the favor, breaking up her cover as well. Oh my goodness, folks. This has got to be up for match of the year. Not match of the night, not match of the week, match of the year. I can't even honestly call this. I honestly can't. I don't have enough knees to call this match. McFarland with that Casino Royale. 1, 2, Llorona there to break it up. And the running knee on Amaya Campbell didn't catch all of it quite. But Llorona was able to take her down with a Hurricane Rana. And now McFarland squares up with Honor, picking her up, slamming her down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Amy McFarland. Oh my goodness, the rookie. The rookie will take on Zaraya Olatunde next week for a guaranteed title shot. Can you believe it? Oh my absolute goodness. Folks, what a match. Your winner and going for a title shot, if she can win next week, is Amy McFarland. However, McFarland has a huge task ahead of her in taking out Zaraya Olatunde to get that title shot. Folks, that was absolute bedlam, and I love it. That's what we're all about here at N.A.W.A. is matches like that. Can you believe it? Wow. Oh, here's our tag match from earlier, folks, that I misspoke of. We have Zuri, one half of the Olatunde brothers, making their way down to the ring. Yeah, she finally won one, local fangirl 137, and it was a big one. Just remember, you've only got 2 more wins to get, and you can have the women's championship. But those 2 wins are like saying, oh, I've got to climb a mountain, it's only Mount Everest. Folks, we are cruising right along here. This is an absolute massive show. What a great one tonight. This has got to be one of our best on record right here. And here we have the other half of the Olatunde brothers, Zavari. So we have Zuri and Zavari Olatunde taking on Butcher and Gorilla, the Brotherhood. Yes, you do, Wolf. You're actually in the main event tonight. You'll be taking on Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes pulling out a massive victory last week in that 3-way. Gonna be taking on, see if he can take on Wolf Soldier. And folks, this potentially has match of the year potential as well, honestly. To see the Olatunde brothers, Zuri and Zavari, taking on Butcher and Gorilla, I promise you folks, you don't want to look away from this because you'll miss something. It can be that quick that this match can be over. Either team can end it that quick. And with it being a tornado tag match, we're going to see just as much chaos as we had last match. Well, Wolf, we're glad to have you over here, good sir, and we're glad that you went for the title because you put on one heck of a fight when you won it. And here we go, folks. Butcher and Gorilla making their way out to the ring.
And Gorilla, the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood, honestly, folks, I'm going to say it like this, the nicest way I can. Not a team you want to underestimate. Yes, they're bikers. Yes, they're drunk a lot. They're brawlers, they hit hard, and they are tough. They're world champions for a reason, but let's see if they can withstand the storm for the Olatunde family. Now, again, if Zuri or Zavari gets a pinfall here tonight, they will have a tag team title shot coming up. And Butcher now taking down one of the brothers, laying in those shots. That's Zuri. And Gorilla working on Zavari. Oh, and it looks like Zuri got enough of it and knocked Butcher down to the ground. And now taking him down with that big maneuver from behind. He's jumped up and snatched his neck. Oh, Gorilla sends him to the outside. Zuri, though, laying shots in on Butcher. Gorilla gets hands on him now. Got him up on his shoulders. Oh, Zuri fighting his way out. Butcher to the outside to take on Zavari. Now Gorilla hits a big knee and a big right hand. Oh, again with the big right, dropping Zuri Olatunde. And Olatunde hits that enziguri kick. And Butcher on the outside still laying it in on Zavari. But Zavari giving as good as he's getting right now. Picks him up. Oh, and slams Butcher down on the outside. But Gorilla on the inside of the ring here doing damage to Zuri Olatunde. Uh-oh. 2-on-1 advantage. Zavari showing off that strength, picking up the big man, slamming him down. Snake eyes right across the turnbuckle. And now going in for the choke, trying to choke the life out of Gorilla. Gorilla writhing on the ground there, folks, as the air is choked out of him. Back to his feet now. Gorilla hits that knee. Zuri there to counter him. Looking out for his brother. Got Gorilla up. Oh, and face first into the turnbuckle and a backbreaker on the outside. Zavari just stretching Gorilla on the outside. And Zuri on the inside of the ring, laying in boots. Measuring him out. Oh my goodness, went for that Hawaiian Destroyer. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count. I thought he had it there. I thought he had the win. And that might do it, folks. Referees count. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. Gorilla right there. Almost had his shoulders pinned to the mat. Butcher able to break it up barely. And now the Brotherhood back on the offense here. Oh, but only short-lived as Zavari hits that big drop kick to Butcher. Zuri taking down Gorilla. There's that rolling slam. Oh, Gorilla there with a boot. Oh, it looks like Gorilla's been busted open. Went for a choke slam, but Zuri right there. Headbutt from Gorilla to Zuri. Butcher taking him down now. Takes down Zavari. And Zuri up in a bad place. Snake eyes across the ropes. Butcher waiting for Zavari to gain his feet. Oh, went for a spear and missed. Went for the wrong brother. Oh, Gorilla just hit that big one-handed choke slam. Referees count. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Gorilla almost gets the win there, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, folks. And sometimes cornhole. Zuri trying to get ahead of steam here. Chaos in the ring, keeping it from doing it, though. Zavari tries, and Gorilla counters back. Now Zuri has Butcher in the corner, though. And Zavari swinging the big man around by his neck. Oh, my gosh, putting so much stress on that spine. And Zavari telling him, get up. Big drop kick from the top. Zuri with the baseball bat now. Oh, my goodness, straight shot to the head. That is it. Count it to 5. 1, 2, 3. There's your winners, folks. Zavari and Zuri Olatunde granting themselves a title match. That baseball shot to the head, that is it. Folks, you get hit in the head with a baseball bat. Not too many people are kicking out of that. Absolute fantastic match, folks. I see now why the matchmakers moved this up the card. I apologize for earlier, but we are back on track, and you are looking at your #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships, Zuri and Zavari Olatunde. Well, folks, if you can believe it, we have made it to the main event already, and this is a table, ladders, and chairs match for the Intercontinental Championship. And here he comes, folks, the big man from the backwoods and hollers of Kentucky, Bubba Joe Hayes.
The challenger
one of our N.A.W.A. originals, folks. He was been here since the start of the N.A.W.A. Wrestled back in the day with some of our other legends like Billy Rush, Colossus, Elgin Thunderbird. He's been around for a while, folks, but the bell hasn't rang on him yet. Bubba Joe Hayes making his way out to the ring, showing he's still got some fight left in him, even at his age. And putting that big snake in the bag, Azrael, into the ring. Oh yeah, Cajun, that is his best friend, Azrael. That is a massive, massive python. Wolf Soldier, you know I gotta say it. Got him! Got him! All right, folks. It's too much in the chat sometimes. It's too much in the chat. And here we go, folks. Your N.A.W.A. Intercontinental Champion, All Ego, Wolf Soldier. Like him, hate him, love him, despise him, whatever you want to say about him, folks, you cannot deny that this man has got to be in the top five worldwide in any wrestling federation for professional wrestlers. It pains me to say it, but you are looking at one of the top professional wrestlers anywhere in the world today in Wolf Soldier, and we are glad that he is our Intercontinental Champion here in N.A.W.A., especially considering he has his own federation to run in the WDWF. It is a massive python, folks. Not just a snake, a massive python. In the chat, they're still talking about the D's Nuts moments launched by Wolf Soldier, which brings me to our sponsors, Ahmed's Nut Bread. Folks, Ahmed's Nut Bread is baked daily with fresh ingredients, fresh from Ahmed himself. But also, let us tell you about our real sponsor real quick, Pain Dealer Fight Gear. Folks, you can find them on Redbubble.com. Redbubble does all the shipping, all the printing. All you have to do is buy it and wait. Go to Redbubble.com, search up Pain Dealer Fight Gear, and check out some of the most unique mixed martial arts themed wear on the internet today. Pain Dealer Fight Gear, world domination is our goal. And right now, folks, it's domination from Wolf Soldier. Hits that big rolling back kick and that moonsault off the second rope. Takes Bubba Joe Hayes down. Now Soldier already grabbing the ladder, sending it back in. But folks, let me warn you about something. Once you introduce a weapon into a match, you put yourself at risk. Because it's not just you who can use the weapon. Anybody that gets their hands on it can. And now there's a table in the ring. Bubba Joe Hayes, big knee, big right hand. Oh, and that chop to the side of the head rocks Wolf Soldier. Hayes going up early. Hayes trying for that belt right now. Said, I'm trying to put this match in. Oh, and gets knocked off the ladder and lands rear end first on the other ladder in the ring. And there's that Kamigoye knee that I was telling you about earlier, folks. One of the stiffest attacks in professional wrestling. Oh, Hayes saw the counter coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf Soldier saw the counter coming from Hayes. Spun him around, and then that sliding suplex, that back body suplex onto the mat, and a chair shot to the head. Hayes back on his feet and eats a rocket kick. Lands on the ladder hard. And Soldier now setting up a ladder of his own. Goes onto the ropes. Hayes just eats the drop kick. Oh my goodness. Soldier dominant here so far. On the top rope, hits that splash. No! Hayes able to roll out of the way. Oh, and an arm wringer takes him down, but Bubba Joe Hayes right back up, and it's another rocket kick. Folks, resiliency only gets you so far. Sometimes you just got to learn to stay down, but not Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes sends him flying out of the ring. Now catching his breath inside while Wolf Soldier lies on the ground on the outside after being tossed out. And here we go. Hayes setting up the ladder again. Wolf Soldier right back in at the right time. Oh, and a big kick to the knee takes the big man down. Now Hayes grabs Soldier up. Soldier fighting out of it. Oh, big kick to the stomach, right hands, and a big boot. Drops the big man. Soldier now going up to the top, smart maneuver. Get that belt while you can. And Hayes grabs him, slings him down. Oh, went for that cannonball and missed. Oh, Soldier was taunting and got hit for it. Hayes taken down now with a snapmare takeover. Oh, and a big kick to the face. Bubba Joe Hayes in bad shape here, folks. Lands awkward on that table and ladder placed in the corner. Wolf Soldier, though, not going for the belt, folks. Not sure how smart that is. Remember, it doesn't matter how much you're in the lead in this match. All that matters is who has that belt at the end. Hayes now taking some time going to the outside. Wolf Soldier smartly going for the belt. Hayes now knocking the ladder out from under him. Wolf crashes down to the mat. Hayes starting to get some offense built now. Oh, and a big tornado 360 punch. Bubba Joe Hayes has the chair, and a chair shot to the back. Bing bong to the back. Oh, and there's a knee. Hayes has been busted open. Hayes now, gets him in that big lock. And forearms to the back where he just hit him with that chair. And those big double axe handle blows. Hayes got him in the corner. No, Wolf fighting out. Wolf with the go behind. Got Hayes up. Oh, and spike pile driver has just made Bubba Joe Hayes angry. Now Hayes firing up here. Oh, and Soldier slows him down again. And there's a kick from Bubba Joe Hayes. He's got Wolf Soldier up. Soldier going face first into the turnbuckle. And listen to these fans, folks. They're loving what they're seeing right now. And Wolf again with that rocket kick out of nowhere, able to hit that seemingly from just standing still, even though it looks like he gets a running start. Oh, and Wolf's already up there by the belt. He's got a good shot at it. No, Hayes takes him down again off that ladder. Wolf hits that big foot again. Now Wolf, oh my goodness, hits that big senton splash. Low blow from Wolf Soldier, takes down Bubba Joe Hayes. Folks, I don't care who you are. You get hit in the nether regions, it's going to hurt and drop you. Wolf potentially setting something up here for Hayes in a bad way. Caught him with that knee, that pop-up knee. And now Wolf trying for the belt. Might be able to get it this time, folks. Wolf Soldier going to retain that Intercontinental Championship right now if he can pull that belt down. And he's got a good shot at it. He's hanging. Oh, no! Caught an electric chair drop from Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes now putting in work on that arm. These two are going back and forth, folks. Wolf getting the better of most of the exchanges here. It's been the Wolf Soldier show here for most of the match. There's no denying that. Oh, and he hits that big splash. And now Wolf got to be wondering what he's got to do to keep the big man down long enough for him to get that belt. And that might be it. That might be all she wrote, folks. Hayes rolled to the outside by that attack. Soldier not setting the ladder up. What is he doing? He's got a chance right now to grab the belt. All he's got to do is set the ladder up. Now wisely setting that ladder. Wisely said, there he goes, setting the ladder up. But Hayes, too much time. Wolf took, is back on his feet. And now Hayes watching him grab the belt. No, takes it out from under him again. You got to think Wolf could have won that belt earlier, folks, if all he'd done was just grab it. And now Hayes got him up. Oh, brain buster. Brain buster to Wolf Soldier. That's got to hurt. And Hayes heading the ladder in the corner. Is he going to do something vicious with it? Oh, Wolf went to the well one too many times with that rocket kick. And now Hayes sends him into the opposite side where that ladder was. Wolf fighting out. Big back suplex. Wolf Soldier now up on the top. Hits that jumping kick. And it looks like Bubba Joe Hayes in massive amounts of pain here. And now Wolf Soldier again with that leaping kick taking out Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes back up. Rocket kick takes him back down and he's back up again. Now there's the Wolf Fang. That might do it. That might do it. Wolf has to get a ladder up. Oh! Hayes trying to mount some offense, failing to do so. And folks, I think that's it. Wolf's got the chance. All he's got to do is set the ladder up, get up there and grab that belt, and that is it. Hayes, amazingly, back to his feet again. How is he doing this? Oh my goodness, what is he doing? Both men climbing the ladder. Bubba Joe Hayes, you're not in the shape to do this. Wolf with a big right hand, staggering the big man. Hayes throwing shots of his own. Oh, face first into the ladder. Hayes now mounting some offense, coming back. Shoves him off. Get the belt, Bubba Joe Hayes, if you can. No, what is he doing? Oh, taking too long. And Wolf taking him down from all the way on top of the ladder. Oh, chair shot, bing bong. But Hayes again back up like it's not even phasing him. How is he doing this? I don't understand it, folks. Wolf has got to be getting frustrated at this point. Bubba Joe Hayes, Bulldog! Bulldog from Bubba Joe Hayes. Hayes telling him, get up. Hayes hitting him. Oh, boss man slam. That big boss man slam right there, folks, has taken down Wolf Soldier Bubba Joe Hayes. Now trying to go for the title. Get up there, Hayes. Climb as fast as you can. Wolf Soldier already back up. Oh, that shot to the back. Hayes kicks him back down. Wolf Soldier right back up, though. Oh, they're going to the top of the ladder again, folks. Hayes landing some shots. Oh my God, what is he going for? No, Wolf Soldier counters. Wolf counters into, oh, slams him face first down. Bubba in big trouble here. Wolf has got a chance to get that belt right now. Looks like our champion is going to retain, folks. And still your Intercontinental Champion, Wolf Soldier. What a fight, folks. Wolf Soldier definitely showing why he's the champion. But at the same time, folks, you cannot be disappointed in the performance of Bubba Joe Hayes. The man in his late 50s still out there performing the way he does is outstanding. Let's go ahead and do a recap over the events of tonight. Now, in our first match, we had Zaraya Olatunde taking on the former N.A.W.A. Women's Champion in Diamond. And, folks, these ladies showed out, but your winner coming out on top tonight was Zaraya Olatunde. Match number 2, we saw a rematch from our main event last week where we had Crow Sinister taking on Sifa Olatunde. Crow Sinister losing his title last week and losing the match this week. Your winner, Sifa Olatunde, the N.A.W.A. World Heavyweight Champion. And in our third match, we had an underground fight take place. Kyle Truth taking on Big Time, the King of the Underground match. And folks, it was back and forth. Big Time put his best effort forward, but unfortunately, Kyle Truth was just too much for him, and he got the win via submission and that vicious dragon sleeper that he has called Absolution. Your winner, Kyle Truth. Now, match 4 was our television title match, and folks, let me tell you this, what a match it was. These two gentlemen went back and forth and back and forth. Dark was involved in the match and still coming out on top, and new television champion, your winner, N.A.W.A. Match number 5 has got to be a contender once again for match of the year. These ladies showed off tonight. We had 5 of the top contenders in the N.A.W.A. women's title picture. They went at it. It was chaos, it was war, it was whatever kind of descriptor that you want to use that can describe 5 top talents beating the living hell out of each other. And coming out on top, folks, with a surprise win, the rookie sensation, Amy McFarland. Amy will now take on Zaraya Olatunde next week, and the winner of that match gets a title shot at our N.A.W.A. Women's Champion, Blue. Match number 6 showed more of the strength of the Olatunde family. We had Zavari and Zuri Olatunde taking on the Brotherhood, Gorilla and Butcher. And folks, let me say this. These guys fought a battle. However, if Zuri and Zavari Olatunde were to win, they got a guaranteed title shot for the tag team titles against Gorilla and Butcher. Well, guess what, folks? The Olatunde family came out on top again, and now next week they will have a title match against Gorilla and Butcher. And I'm getting word now. Oh my goodness me. Folks, we are going to see a tag team title steel cage match next week. Zuri Olatunde taking on Zuri and Zavari Olatunde, taking on Gorilla and Butcher in a tag team title match inside a steel cage. Do not miss that, folks. That is going to be fire. And in our main event, we had Bubba Joe Hayes, who won a triple threat match last week to become the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, taking on Wolf Soldier, who is our current N.A.W.A. Intercontinental Champion. And while Bubba Joe Hayes gave it every bit of energy and strength that he had, that match was dominated by Wolf Soldier. And coming out on top, and still your Intercontinental Champion, Wolf Soldier. Folks, we hope you enjoyed the show. We hope that you'll come back and join us again next week. Now remember, we have 2 shows every week. Tuesday at 7 p.m., it is our Retro Throwback Show. That's right, we take you back to the golden days of wrestling with our Retro N.A.W.A. See the stars that are legends now on N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Thursdays, you're here now, you know what to expect. We have the modern version of N.A.W.A. Main Event Wrestling, and folks, every single week, it just gets better and better. Come cheer on your favorite wrestlers in the chat. Come chat with us, have a good time, and watch some authentic professional wrestling action. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Pain Dealer Fight Gear. Folks, check them out on redbubble.com. Search up Pain Dealer Fight Gear. Look for some of the most unique MMA-themed wear that you will find on the internet. Pain Dealer Fight Gear. World domination is our goal. Make sure you check out their Black Label collection, especially. Some nice pieces there. Folks, my name is Wink Finkman. I'm the voice of the N.A.W.A., and I'm telling you goodnight tonight from all of us here at the N.A.W.A. We'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye-bye.